Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm hoping you are starting off with a good week. Our weather is pretty warm here. It's 63 and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I took a break from the altar book. It's getting really fat, and every time I start to work on it, I do something else and it gets fatter and fatter. But that's the way I do. I just can't stop. So today I thought I would do, I'm going to make some clusters, but a little different than we've done before. So what I'm going to do is pull out some of the papers that I've been using for Susan's journal, the altar book, and I'm going to collage some of these papers onto here. And I know I probably should, I'm thinking, do I want to make them more perfect or less perfect? I don't know. Let's just do a few. I'll do, and this way I can rip that off like that. I probably don't even need all of these. And I was going to do it on some, what do you call it? I was going to do it on scrapbook size, 12 by 12. And then I thought, no, I don't want to do that much of this. So just going to get me a few strips to get going. Always come back and get more. Okay, let me get something with a little bit of get some flowers in here. So hope everybody had a good weekend, and I think I'll leave that because that's big enough to use for to cover a page. Let me see what else. Of course, I've got everything piled on top of my bag here. These are ones that I can just, reprint because I don't know if I want this in there. That was totally off in the color when I printed it. I might put a little of that in there because it's got a little brightness to it. Okay, that should be good. Okay, this was, what do you call it, a fussy cut, but there's no way I can fussy cut all these little tiny things out, so I'm just going to use those two. Okay. And then I would like to have this rose at least. This didn't print out very well, so I don't know why it's blurry. There we go. Okay, and now it is kind of good to have a little different colors somewhere. How about if I just do it like this? A little bit of greenish color. And I've got this piece here that I can this text or script, I should say. Okay, I could have done this before, but you'll see in a minute what I had to do in order to get. I'm going to hold off on that one. Okay, so let's get sticking. Glue stick. Let's see here. I really don't want this too thick because I have to cut some other things out of it. And this is probably going to have to dry, so I will pause, go have lunch or something, and come back and finish. Okay. Let me get some of this pink. At least I can glue stick right on this because it's going to be covered with glue. Okay. Go over this little bit. Rip that off. Let's see, anything going on in my neighborhood or with my family? I think I mentioned my granddaughter in the last video, and for those that made a comment, thank you, about her achievements. But I don't think I told you that she was accepted at BYU. So she was very excited. She wanted to go there. That's where her sister went. So she feels like, you know, kind of like she... I don't want to get these pieces too big. And I didn't want to go over too far, but when I used to make like crazy quilts or whatever we called them then, I don't remember, but we would throw all of our scraps into a bag, and we didn't know what was going to become of them. I don't know about that. Let's get some of this in. I don't think it matters much if we do one long piece. I want to thank all of those people who have just subscribed. A lot of new friends. And I hope that they stay with me and enjoy my videos. Can't have that so square. And also to my forever ever subscribers who just get me going every day. They motivate. I think the roosters are out there eating the cat food. Oh my gosh, they're driving me nuts. I can hear them out there just chopping away. I did not know that chickens and roosters ate cat food, for one, because they never bothered it. But they're over here all day, every day. And I don't know how the next door neighbor is going to be able to keep them on his side. I mean, they fly. These are flying. They fly at least 6 foot high, because I have a cabinet out there where I had the bird seed. I might break this up a little bit. And I have one of those cameras, and at my bird feeder, you know, it's like I can look and see what birds came, or that kind of thing. I don't want to make this too thick. Anything that's I just want to go out there and get them. Go out there and shoo them away. That's what I usually do if I'm in here working. Otherwise, I don't know. And I have been bringing the cat food back in the house after the cats have eaten, so that, you know, the food is not wasted. Can't afford to feed his chickens. And I kind of wonder if he's not feeding them or something, you know. And there's no grass left over there at all. They come in here and dig up all well, they're digging up under leaves that have fallen over the, you know, wintertime. So that's, you know, kind of where they're looking for. Okay, let's do... It's getting a little too small for... This collaging is not my best work. It's okay, so let's see. I need something here. I could go skinnier than that. Doesn't quite cut it. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to go out there and shoot them. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It's not the roosters out there. It's some other... I don't know if they're playing with the little BB guns or what. So, just a different... noise that I'm used to. Okay, so now I'm going to, I think, whoops, I don't want to use that. I want my brush. I think I'm just going to use my regular, or should I use that tea? Let's try the tea and see what happens. Little spot down there I didn't get, but I guess if it needs to be done, I'll do it after. I'm trying to get these white spots. All right, that takes care of most of the white. Alrighty, so like I said, I need to let this dry because we're going to cut it, and we're going to cut it with scissors. So it may be, well, you know what, I guess I can, let's see, how much time have I have? I don't know. I'm going to let it dry, you guys, and then I'll come back and show you what I plan to do. I don't know if it's been done before. Haven't seen it that I know of, so it may be interesting to see if it even works. There's a bunch of scraps here now. But I do love pink. I love pink journals too. I think they're just fun to make. I like the grungy too. I'm not very good at grungy. I don't know if you, yeah, I don't see it, you know, in my vision. I want it, but I don't. And I'll watch somebody else do it, and I'm like, how do they think of those things, you know? So anyhow, all right, I'm going to pause here, and I will be back, okay? Okay, I'm back. So let me put this thing away. All right, so now it's good and dry, so it won't be so hard to cut. Then we're going to flip it over, and I had come across, well, first of all, this heart, and I thought how cute it would be to trace this heart, and then on the other side it would become, you know, the front would be collaged. And so, and then I thought I could make clusters out of it. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm out of breath to get my laundry out. I am also so short of breath all the time. Okay, so I'm just going to put this little heart here, and I'm going to trace around it, which is hard to keep the, I should be using a pencil. It might be easier to, but it's okay there. Okay, so now there's a heart. Then I went into the images, you know, I searched, and I found this little bunny rabbit because I thought, you know, Easter's coming, and maybe some of you might want to do something like this for Easter, you know, a journal card or something. But you just have to keep looking online to find one that'll let you print free. Or take a, this one I took a screenshot. It was just, it takes me so long to find things that I want to do. That's why I don't get anything done. And then I get sidetracked. I mean, if I get on Pinterest, I'm lost for the day. Okay. I hope that looks like a rabbit when we're done. I think when we, on the other side, we put an eye or something. And then I have this little flower. So I wanted a duck, but I didn't keep searching for it. So just go around this flower. Oops. And that's another one that I just got off of the freebie. You can AI this if you have a program. I tried to, you know, go in and do the AI thing, but I'll go this way, get a little different look. I don't know, it wouldn't work for me today like it did the other day. I was looking for where to create, and there was no place to do that. And then, because this is plain in the back, or you could have printed on the back, you might have wanted to print something, because if you put these on the edge of the page or something, then, you know, you're going to be able to see it from the other side. Okay. Let me see if I can get another rabbit. I think I'll do one this direction if I can. Barely. They can be looking at each other. If I had thought of this earlier, I could have spent more time trying to find the perfect rabbit. Used to have a bunch of templates because I used to do a lot of applique or wool applique. I probably have a rabbit somewhere in one of my patterns. Okay. Get another flower. Trying to think what I'd rather have, flowers or hearts. I think the hearts would be good. And of course, you know, you could make yours any size you wanted. These might be a little too big for a cluster. I'm not sure, but okay. So when we do, after we cut it, then maybe we can just draw a little eye or put a button for that or something. And then I thought like a little tie or a little bow around the neck so you could tell it's a rabbit. I think. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All right, so now we're going to cut them out, and I'm not going to look. I'm going to cut it out, and then we'll see what we get. It's going to be a little hard to cut when you've got two layers like that and the glue. Should okay. bigger scissors would be easier. Sometimes it's a little faster because you get the little scissors start hurting your hands. I'm going to sit and cut these and not even talk. Let's see, what do we talk about? Maybe you guys can tell me some things about yourself when you leave a comment, like maybe what kind of job you have or had, if you're retired, if you're not. Because I know most of my viewers are in the 60s and up. I mean, there's some of the younger ones too, but you know, according to my stats that come from YouTube, that's what they say. So, and still only like half of the viewers are subscribed to my channel, and yet they watch all the time. So I don't know, I guess some people just don't want to be out there. You can subscribe either publicly or not, and so I don't know exactly what the difference is, except I know that my subscribers who are public, I get a notification that they've left a comment. And all the other ones I don't. So I probably get maybe 3 notifications each time I do a video, 3 to 4. So that just goes to show you how many are. I mean, I don't look at it. It doesn't bother me, but it is interesting. Okay, let's get a rabbit, and then that would be one of each, because I don't think you guys want to watch me cutting these. Because I kind of want to decorate them with a little something. I don't know if I need this much intricate cutting on the bottom of this. And I would love to know where some of you live, you know, what state. I don't need to know exactly where you live, just, you know, where you're from. If you're like Northern California, Southern California, Central California, or if you're in Texas, and what part of Texas. Because Texas is so big. There must be east and west and north and south Texas. Okie doke. So I'm gonna turn these over and see what we got. Okay. Oh, freezing. There's a little bunny. How cute. There's a heart. Flower. And another heart. So I think those came out really cute. now all I have to do is think about what to dress them up with. Let's see how much time I have. Okay, I got a few minutes here. Just going to ink them because everything has to be inked. All right. Can't get into that crevice there. And I was going to put Mod Podge or something over the top of these before I cut them. And I just forgot to do it, but that might be a good idea, especially with the collaging on, you know, one side. You might have your papers lifting. Like this one here, see, just a little tiny bit, but it's okay. Doc. Let's see what kind of embellishments we can do. Well, first of all, on the rabbit, I think I want to put, see, you could just put like a piece of washi or something like this, and so it looks like it has a ribbon or something around it, but I think I'd rather have a ribbon. So let me get something like, that's kind of a bright pink. Probably never use that color. Need to find some more of this real skinny 1/8 of an inch stuff, but this one you can't see because it's like very, very light yellow. I do have a hot pink. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let me find a... All right, doesn't need to be that much. Now this would be cute with an eyelash eyelash trim. Come on. The worst time with bows, I tell you. It's not my favorite bow, but I probably could put a little glue in there and it would stay. Put a little drop of glue under there. I mean, you could do a little lace around here, but you have to have something. Probably a bow would be hard to tie with lace around this. All right, so now let's see. Get my little box of doodads and see, is there anything I can... Oh, we have this. that would be cute on the tail, right? Doesn't have to be over decorated, does it? So I could put that there, and I wonder, do I want to put like lace behind that? I want to give the, that's, yeah, that's just too close to the same color. So I think I'm just going to put it like that. This little pink. I think that would be cute right there. I can't tell. This one has a little spot of black or something on it. Oh, great. That's the only pink one that I have left. Oh, darn. I don't know. Maybe it's not very noticeable. Maybe you had something else that was... Just looking to see if I had a cute button that would... Not that one. Well, this would have been cute too. I could have tied, not this button, but I could have tied like a little charm on his, around the neck. Just looking to see if I had a big white button. I don't see one. Oh, no, that's not it. All right. Well, that's not my button box. Let me see here. That button is kind of a weird color. No, I just like that little flower at the end. Try pink button. That one's not too bad. Okay. I think I'll leave that there. I have also this little pink flower there. Wish I had a punch, you know, and I could punch out flowers. All right. I kind of like the button here, this pink one, but so I'm thinking I would like something behind it. If I have like a piece of lace, I could. Got all kinds of pieces of lace, of course. Oh, this is kind of cute. Do you think that looks okay on the... It's kind of frilly looking like that. Let's try that and this. I kind of like that. All right, one little flower out of this. We'll see what happens. the background. Probably not even in the camera. Can't see the camera very well. So I was thinking something like that. Okay. So it's that, or it's this. I think I like the button. I'm going to take this off because it's not really... Okay, so let me see if I can quickly sew this on. If I could. Oh, come on. Needles are almost just out of reach here. Okay. I don't know. Do I need to sew it with pink? Yeah, probably so. Get some of this. Put one little knot in this. And my granddaughter's graduation is on a Monday night. I don't understand that. I mean, it's not like they have to share, you know, when my high schools, or my kids' high school for that matter, there was high schools that didn't have a stadium. You know, they didn't have a football field, and they always used other schools' football fields. They would have Friday night games, and the Thursday night games were usually from another, you know, high school in the area that didn't have a home field. But where my granddaughter goes, there's nobody. They only have one school there. I think I'm going to use fabric tack on this. I am really so tired of having glue issues. In fact, I almost got the glue gun out because I see a lot of journal makers. Come on. It's been upside down for a while. I mean, hasn't been out for a while. Using glue guns. I don't particularly care for those because sometimes the glue dries and then things pop off. It becomes like more like brittleish, you know, becomes hard and brittle. And so, you know, it's fine in the beginning, but later on it might not be. All right, so now we've got, so we need something here for the eye. And if I was an artist, I could draw an eye. I could do that fish thing. Basically, I could just dot an eye with some black ink. Let's see, what's this? That's a burnt umber. That's too... I don't think I have any black ink up here. All right, I'm just going to have to come back and make an eye. I don't want to trust my drawing. I'm not good at it. Okay, and then this needs to be inked a little bit better to give it a little more definition here. Especially like where the mouth is here. And okay. So let's see now. On the heart, I was thinking about just covering it with some kind of a lace, or that's like too big. Let's see. I got this little butterfly. It's kind of cute. Okay, doesn't have to be that much on it. It just looks cute that way. This, these are old buttons. They're like mother of pearl. I don't know, I don't like, let me see. I think I could put a charm in here hanging down. Let all this get, well, this one I could probably glue as long as it, I'm going to need a lot of it. Oh, come on. Don't stick to my hand. Well, if I do it again, right, it's like, I tell you, I've got the worst luck with glue. I like this glue because it doesn't, it has a little shine through sometimes, but most of the time you can't really even tell. But Fabric Tack, you can see. Okay. Put that on there like that. A little charm. You know what? I should have just stapled it, huh? Yeah, I think the staple might look kind of too grungy. Okay, these glitzy ones be cute, but I was thinking of something up there, but I don't think it needs anything up there. honestly. Okay. You know what it needs, and I don't know if what I do with those. I just came across them, the little gem things. Where did I come across those at? I don't know where they are. Would have been cute to put 3 there down for the butterfly. Okay, so we've got that. We've got this and this. I don't know if I need to add more. If I was going to add more, I'd probably like to put like little charm things, or I don't know, something on each of the petals. Maybe I need a bigger circle here to... That might be good. I like that little green. It just picks it up there. Let's see if I can ink this up. It's almost like the only thing that goes with circles. I mean, like this type of a circle object is something round. Butterfly. Yeah, that's a little too big. So I can find a... I don't think I'm going to find a butterfly in here that's... let's see. I know I have butterflies here somewhere. Too bad. If it's the right color, I still got to test it and see what I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the butterfly. Yeah, I just don't think I have the right color and the right size at all. There's a small one. That's like more like a moth one. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I like that so far. was just thinking if I could find another flower, you know, one that's got texture of some sort. Well, I can't find anything else. It's probably plugged up now. Kind of wished I had. Oh, see, that won't work either. Okay, I'm not gonna wish it because I can't do it. So, let's see if I can get this on here. Okay. I think that'll be cute. We'll have to see what it looks like. Okay. How can I be at 30 and now I'm at 57? Just taking my time looking for stuff. Okay. I didn't think I'd get many of them done. Darn needle, and my needle bent. I can't get it straightened up. Okay, well, that's going to be it, guys. I did want to see how that would look on a page somewhere. So let me pull out, and we'll go to the back here. I'm not going to put an Easter bunny on, of course. But, I'll just pretend that's the same paper. So that just blends in too much. That would be okay, I guess. All right. See, the pages that are coming up that I have left, I think 8. I'm gonna have to decorate them with things that aren't very strong. So, I mean, I could put it on here like so. Or I could put it down here, and then this could be a tuck. If I just glue it from there to there, that would be a tuck. And that would be cute. The bunny would be cute, but that's not something that we want to put in this journal. But isn't that cute? Yeah. Okay, well, that's kind of what I was going for, some kind of pieces of, you know, a cluster type thing. And then I'll have to get out, let me just do a little circle here. I guess I can do that. And then I can erase it. Is that where the eye goes? No. Where does the eye go? See, that's reverse, so I don't think that's where the eye goes. Doesn't look right. 1 second. I know I'm out of time, but I have these little tiny black bead things. I guess that's about where the eye would go. I thought I might have some of these itty bitty buttons in black, but I don't see one. All I have is this other one that's a bead. Well, I'm going to get out my black. Oh, look at that's a little heart. How cute is that? Do I have any? Oh my gosh, you know what? This button here, where is it? I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see my wrinkled hands. But look at that. Can you see that button? It's like a 1/16 of an inch or less. Oh my gosh. I don't know where I got that. It's like off of a little doll's dress or something. It's a little like bronzy heart. Nope. Actually, I like the black heart on there, but it might be a little too much. There's some more of those little tiny buttons. Where in the heck did I get those? I bought a pack of tiny buttons at, I think, Walmart or somewhere. It was in like a jar. No. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna just cut it off here and say goodbye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and all those good things. Okay? Bye-bye.